the death of Amir Locke is raising questions not just about no-knock warrants, but also very critical questions about, do Black Americans have the right to exercise their Second Amendment?
That's right. That's right. Sister Ford, thank you for all the coverage that you're doing there. And I know you're going to be out covering it from the field throughout its entirety. I want to shift gears because we have Senator Nina Turner on the line. And I want to say good morning to her. She is running, of course, for Ohio's 11th congressional district. Friend of the show, a fighter for liberation, I like to call her. Sister Turner, thank you so much for joining us. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Brother Dixon. I'm fine. How are you?
I am blessed, and I am happy to be speaking with you. I wish that we could segue with something a little bit less traumatic than another Black life snatched away by the policing agencies. And obviously, I know you're running for the seat in Ohio, and we'll discuss that. But I just want to get your thoughts on this. Yet another Black man, another Black person killed by the police.
Yeah, and just being able to have an opportunity to listen to what Sister Georgia was saying, it makes so much sense about how people jump out there. And always when there is prejudgment, African Americans are going to get the worst end of that prejudgment. We are always assumed to be guilty no matter what the situation is. And that presumption of innocence does not it does not speak to us. It doesn't cater to us, whether we are the victim or the perpetrator. It doesn't matter what role we are in any said situation. It is always assumed, as I think it was Brother Ice Cube who said in one of his rap lyrics, "My skin is my sin." That continues to be the case. It's been the case from the beginning, at least our experience on this continent in whole, from our ancestors to this very moment. And it is unfortunate. Yes, it is very sad that happened. That no-knock warrant should not have happened in that case. We do understand that if somebody is in imminent danger, the key word is imminent danger, then there may be a few cases, very few cases, where no-knock warrants may be necessary, but they are not necessary in the overwhelming majority of the cases. Right. And my God, if somebody has a gun in their house or in their apartment, in their place at night or early in the morning because they sleeping, that is their right to do so. And that's I love Sister Georgia's point about whether or not what it all them Second Amendment folks. Do you believe that it applies to Black folks? And that's so we all know that Brother Killer Mike talks about that all the time, about the Second Amendment. We know people like Ida B. Wells, for example, Barnett, who was an investigative journalist, who laid it down, who called to question lynching in this country of African-American folks. And she firmly believed that Black folks need to carry. And there are Black people in this country who do believe in the Second Amendment and believe that we should have the right. If we think about the Black Panthers, too, for example, that was the same thing. So all of that Second Amendment goes out the window when it's Black folks having the gun. And whether or not we are assumed or presumed to not have the right to carry a gun, we know that there were rules on the book, both de facto and de jure, laws and in practice, where Black folks were not allowed to have guns in this country, even though, and so their Second Amendment rights were trampled upon. So which is it? We cannot have it both ways.